Hey, you guys, welcome back once again to the channel. And I got another quick video for you guys. As I always say, I like to stroll through the social media streets to see what the buzz is and what people are saying, especially after we have just seen Married at First Sight, the reunion part one. So we're going to talk about it. And I just posted a video prior to this one in regards to Lindsay and Mark, whether he was using her or whether she's a bully. So if you haven't seen that video, go check that out. I'll link it with this particular video as well. But before we jump into this particular video, if you are new here, hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications. If you like this video, smash that like button. Let YouTube know that you're enjoying the content. And also feel free to drop a comment down in the comment section below. So I'm not going to waste any more time with that intro. Let's jump into this. So, as you guys know, they had a really rocky relationship up and down, but as we got to decision day, they were not ready to call it quit. They wanted to continue to work on the marriage, grow, progress, move the marriage forward, right? So that, of course, was decision day. They both decided to say yes, which pretty much was no surprise, I think, because they have been pretty much fighting for each other. Now, they were on different pages on a lot of different things, especially when it comes to traditional versus modern and life skills and things like that. But they wanted to see it through. So that took us past decision day. So let's talk about what happened at this reunion. So, as we know, Olajuwon said that he did a lot of self reflection, especially after watching some of his less impressive moments on the show, such as when we had that whole thing with the, I would call it, dating app gate. And I did a whole nother video on that a month ago. I don't know. We're not going to even go back there, but we remember the actual blow up, right? However, this is where, he mentioned that he didn't like what he saw of himself and that he had to actually grow and make some changes. And that's when we saw that he presented his wife with a ring saying that he hoped that she was confident enough to continue the journey with him. He also told her that she taught him patience and effort. And I couldn't be any happier to call you my wife. We also heard Katina said that she always believed that she and Elijah one would make things work despite tough moments. So her gut was always telling her, do not throw in the towel. So I would say the vast majority, especially on my Instagram page, you guys, and even in the Facebook groups, there were a lot of shocked, happy people. There were quite a few other comments, which we're going to talk about. One was, he's not being for real. A leopard doesn't change his spots that quick. He's being manipulative. He's trying to manipulate the situation to get her under control. Um, this was just fake. He was trying to do damage control because of how bad he thought he was going to look to the public. So he wanted to come out and make this grand gesture to make himself look better. That's a lot of the things that I was hearing. Okay. Now, I'm going to give my opinion. You guys drop your opinions and comments down in the comment section because I'm looking forward to hearing them. Just be nice. That's all I'm going to say. Um, what I would say in this, because the other thing is people were saying that she wasn't showing her ring and that, maybe it was fake and people were analyzing the quality and how big the diamond was and comparing him to Steve and what Steve did on that little group get together after decision day. I mean, the comments were wild, wild. Like I said, he shocked the vast majority. A lot of people that was happy about that, but I'm addressing the other stuff. Um, Here's the thing. It's interesting, to say the least, that I find that what happened throughout the season people thought were real. I mean, they lived and quoted by everything they saw on TV. And when you say, oh, it's editing, then nobody wanted to hear it. But now, in this particular moment, when it shows that he's reflecting, he's growing, he's apologizing, because he took a lot of accountability for his actions from what we heard. Now, all of a sudden, that particular scene is fake. Help me make that make sense. So, when a lot of folks are saying, "Oh, he's being over edited or edited as the villain and all this other kind of stuff," no, he isn't. No, he is who he is. He's a manipulator. He's a narcissist. He's controlling. He this. He that. All of the things that was said, people rode and cried and died by what they saw. But we get to the reunion when we have this heartfelt moment. This scene is the one that's fake. Make that make sense. The other thing is, this man sold his whole house so he can leave his old single life behind and any memories in it to start fresh and new in a direction with his wife so that they can come on equal footing. And from what I understand, I think I heard they may have bought a house, a new home back in December. Spoiler alert. But why would you go through all of that to make, because we wouldn't have known until he mentioned it that he sold his house. All of this stuff happened prior to the show airing in January, okay? Now, the filming of the reunion happened in February. But even still, I mean, why would he want to do damage control to, you know, make himself look better by selling his whole house? Selling his home would have nothing to do with us. Now, if folks are saying that he put on a whole front, getting on his knees and things like that, that's your opinion. What, it is what it is. But this man sold his house. They're living in an apartment. And for those that want to say, oh, he never had a house, or you know, he probably never had a home, or maybe he lost his home. Nope, nope, nope. According to the records, yes, he bought it in 2019. He did sell it. It's a way to track. It's a way to check everything. Okay, so it is what it is. But I don't think he would need to go through all of that to prove anything to the world. Because here's the thing: people are still going to think the way that they're going to think, right? So buying this ring, trying to compete with Steve. Woody did it before Steve did it. And I think somebody alerted me that one of the previous cast members prior to season 11 did the same thing. So for those who saying Olajuwon is trying to compete with Steve, Steve and Olajuwon are not the first people on this show to do what they did with these rings, okay, and proposals and things. So I just wanted to put that out there. In regards to the whole thing with him, the growth and progression and reflection, and that he is just doing this to save face and do damage control. I posted this particular post on my Instagram on, I think it was Friday. And I'll read what I wrote here, and you guys can stop it and read it if you want. And those who follow me on Instagram, who also follow me on here on YouTube, you already probably have seen this. And I think somebody shared it in the Facebook groups as well. But I find it interesting that people want folks to change to be a better person. But when they try to progress and do differently, then those same people tend to keep them stuck in the mistakes that you wanted them to actually grow from. Make that make sense. Also, there's these other folks that saying, well, I don't buy it, blah, blah, blah. You guys said the same thing about Miles and Karen. I don't buy it. It looked forced. It looked fake. They're not going to last. Miles and Karen got pretty much almost the same in reverse because I think Karen was framed as the villain in that season, in that relationship. Miles and Karen has been married now 2.5 years deep. They just got a brand new luxury loft home, and they're getting ready to go off to Dubai in the fall. So it is what it is. Um, you know, we don't know any of these people. We don't know any of them. They don't know us, except if you float in their DMs or they see you in the comment section. But we don't know any of these people. And what it comes down to is the fact that Katina is happy with him. She's the one that has spent the better of 10 months as of now because they got married in July. I think it was the 25th. So she would know him better than any of us because only what we see is 1% of all of the hours of filming that they do. Now, the rest of this, like I say, if you want to stay stuck in your own hatred or dislike of this man, go ahead and have at it. But we got to let these people progress and move forward. I mean, you wanted them to do this. How can you ask somebody to say you need to change? You can't act like this. That's not the right way to do it. And when the person decides to take those steps and make that change, then you keep them stuck to where they were saying, no, I don't believe it. No, I don't buy it. You haven't changed. You're still the same person. Stop moving the goalpost. Either you live and let live and just let, because whatever the situation is, it's going to come out in the wash eventually. So I've said this about not just this couple, I said it about Woody, I said it about Karen, and all some of the other characters, I mean, cast members, I should say, from other seasons that have been, portrayed as the villain or whatnot. We got to let these people move forward. Why keep them stuck on something that you saw 3, 4 years ago? I mean, I see the post about Michael Watson from season 10. This man is now married in a whole nother relationship with a stepdaughter. They're moving on with their lives, and people are still keeping him stuck in what happened in 2019. We're talking 3 years. At what point do you let these people move forward? That's all I'm going to say. Because I don't want to go on a long rant. I want to keep these videos nice, short, sweet, and to the point. But that's where we are. That's my opinion. It's my opinion. We'll have to see as the season ends. We got reunion part 2. And we also, have to keep an eye out on, what's going on with these folks after the season, which I always do. I always do, because I like to keep you guys updated and posted on what's new with them. So let me know what you guys think. I actually think that they are doing fine. I know there's been some question on whether they broke up after the reunion. I don't think so. And I've been getting hints and little notes and people contacting me about the status of this couple. So I will definitely keep you posted, but we will have to wait and see. I cannot really say anything until after the season has completed, and then we will go from there. But I think they still together. So but let me know what you guys think. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I wanted to give my thoughts on this couple. Stay tuned for the upcoming videos. I'm not done yet. I gotta talk about Stephen, Noah, and Michael and Jazz and Chris and Alyssa. So we'll do that and stay tuned for that as well. So drop your comments, like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you very soon. Bye.